Hello, welcome to Oddball76 Gaming and welcome to Dysterra. This is my first look. This is some exclusive early access beta gameplay. I have early access to the beta before it goes live. It runs for most of you from the 15th to the 22nd of November. So you're going to see me play this survival game. I don't normally play this kind of game, but this looks really interesting. Looks like it's going to be a big game, and I'm really hoping that you enjoy it. If you do enjoy this game and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and make sure you check the link down in the description for a tracked link to the actual game. You can add it to your wish list. At the minute it looks like it's for PC only, but I would imagine at some point it might come to consoles. But here you go, you see me just creating my character. I didn't really do anything too fussy. I thought I really want to play the game, see it, so I'm going to keep it as standard. I didn't want to mess about. The game seems to have a lot of options. Here we are in our little pod. We're going to be sent back to Earth to get valuable resources. There we go. Very nice visual effects on this game. Look at that, that's pretty epic looking shot. Oh yeah, I think we're on the ground now. Yeah, waking up. And here we go.
Hey,
look at that, that's a pretty nice flipping. That's a
have
pretty
any
nice
injuries?
view, right?
You seem to be dizzy with the differences
Looking
of
very
gravity
nice.
and
Look at that
atmospheric
water,
pressure.
looking very good. Nice
But
beach.
it will be okay.
So this is set in the
I'm
future if
Vanessa
you
Holden,
haven't
one of the pioneers.
already
We keep searching and
realised
helping
that.
the outcasts
Should have
like
said it
you.
before.
Don't get discouraged,
So
outcast.
just having a little look.
You'd find
like I
a
said,
way
I'm
to
not
survive
used to
and
playing
go back to orbit.
survival games like this where you go crafting all sorts of things. So this for me is a first. So hopefully you're going to give me a little bit of slack. If you've played this game already, let me know if you've got any tips. Let me know what you're thinking about it. I'm really liking it so far. Very much so. Now I don't know, because it's an early beta, if their loot's dropping a lot quicker. I'm not sure. I would imagine that it'll be a case where they will tweak it. So for me this is quite cool. And it runs quite well so far. I have had some stutter at points, but I don't know if I can tweak my graphics a little bit more. That might help. But for me, I'm not a person. I've not played like Rust, Ark. I do own Scum, and I've played it a little bit. This looks like it's just like one of those awesome games where you can craft a monumental amount of things. Just looking around, get lots of gear. And I have on this, I've set it so the actual tips are on, because as I'm not normally, if I play a game sort of like this, normally any sort of large game, I would read everything. Well, because this has got so much in-depth information, crafting, as you can see, we're looking in the craft menu. It's got pages and pages and pages of information, which is great because it means you can find what it is you want to know how to do. But for the purpose of this video and the game, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go in there, I'm going to play it, I'm going to work out as much as I can on my own. I'll use the actual tooltips to help, and then I'll hopefully learn a bit more on the fly. And to be fair, I had a lot more fun doing that. That's not to say that it isn't a good idea to go and read everything. You can go back to the journal, or they have like an encyclopedia. I think it's in the top left in this mode here. I think it's like a radio. What's it called? Let me have a look, see if I can remember what it's called. It is called. He says as he looks very, very viciously at his notes. Oh no, I can't find what it's called. It's a radiogram. That's it. Sorry, radiogram. So basically, I think the radiogram's basically like an encyclopedia to the game. So I'm crafting myself some medical stuffs. And a pistol, because I wasn't sure what I'm gonna get. I wasn't sure what I was gonna need, so I'm just looking. And you can see already, just when we've just literally dropped in. So there's already quite a lot of information, lots of choices. You will see me make mistakes. It literally is my first time playing. This is what you're going to be doing when you start the game. So thanks a lot to the developer for granting me a key, especially the exclusive early access. That's really cool. I hope that you enjoy this. So we're just looking, we're crafting some ammo. I think we'll craft some ammo. So we've made quite a few bits and bobs. We've got ammo, we've got a pistol, we've got a wrench. You can see the map there, look. We're right in the bottom left corner, so the map's very large. I like the fact that this game is ticking a lot of boxes for me, because normally these sort of games, you know, it's PvP only to me, it seems, most of the time. This has got single player, which you see me play. You can play co-op and you can play PvP. I'm sure it's PvP, PvE as well. Well, I'm guessing single player would be PvE anyway, wouldn't it, Burke? But yeah, so you get a choice. So you don't have to play just with multiplayer people. As for me, before I play online, I'd like to learn the basics and how things are going. Look at all this information. I've edited this heavily, because there's so much information. It's great to have that information. It's just very, very overwhelming at the minute, because I'm new to the game. For somebody who's played other survival building, base building, crafting games, this will probably be a lot more simplistic. But you're watching from the eyes of a person who has not really played much of this. I mean, I've played survival-y games, as in Fortnite. I've played some PUBG and stuff, but that's not really survival. This is, I've played some Armour, but this is proper. This is like your Rust, your Ark, by the looks of it. Lots of crafting, lots of gathering materials. You need to manage your water, your food. You need to take care of yourself, and you're constantly. I don't know how it is I can carry all this stuff, but I'm really glad I can. But the audio is great, the game looks great, very cool looking, futuristic. I like that. As soon as I saw it, I thought it looked very interesting. So there was an alpha build that was, I know has been out for a while, and people have been playing that. But the beta's going live, so for me to be able to bring you and have a look at this and see it as it is from the eyes of a noob, you know, it's really great. So thanks for the opportunity, and if you do like this, remember, please hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you go through the game from my tracker link that I'll include in the description. Not only will it direct you to where you can get the game, it'll also let you help me by telling the developer that I've sent you there. That might mean that we might get more games in future, or more content, so I can bring it to you earlier. But there is a lot of great stuff, a lot of stuff I don't understand yet, but I was just trying to gather, and it looks as if you, like I said, I can find a lot of stuff at the minute, which is good. There was one item I couldn't find, which I'll tell you a little bit more further down the line. But I'm trying to read, learn. I was hoping I could jump from here onto the pier and you'd grab it, but you don't. But I'm not sure if that will be something you can learn, or you can improve your character as you go. Because I don't know if you can get jetpacks, or I mean, it's futuristic, so if it's going to go like where you could maybe craft or augment your body, because you've got like this augmented arm that's doing a lot of stuff. Be interesting to see, as I was trying to climb certain places I couldn't climb. You have to get creative, so whether they can do that later in the game as you progress, or as the game progresses, because it will be releasing in early access. If you wish to take part in the beta, it's on Steam. If you request access, I'll include the link to their Discord, I'll include the link to their Steam page, and I'll include my tracker link. But as you can see, looting is very important. Getting lots of great stuff. I've been quite impressed with how deep some of the things you can actually loot is, which you'll see a little bit further down the line. But I picked a nice quiet area, So there is about 3 different areas. About 3 different areas. The alpha was grassland, I think. The beta's forest, and I went to the forest. So there's 3 areas. The map's very big, as you've seen, but I'm really enjoying it. And for a person who doesn't play these kind of games much, very, very rare. Like I said, I own Scum, but I've not really played it much. I've only really played it a tiny bit, because it's one of them games that's just so huge. But this one I've really been enjoying, and I feel I'll be able to play more. So if you want more, let me know in the comment section, please. If you spot me making mistakes, you can feel free to let me know. But just bear in mind, constructive criticism is very, very welcomed. But if you played this or you're used to this, you're going to have a complete different mindset. But to me, I'm liking this. It's so early in the game for me, so I'm just literally trying to gather stuff. Listen, I'm watching the right hand corner to see for the tips. So you have lots of tasks to do, lots of helpful hints with the tutorial on. If you turn it off, I mean the HUD, to be fair, the HUD looks pretty clean. If I took off the tutorial, I think it'd be almost, there'd only be probably the bottom part maybe. I mean that's pretty cool. I think a lot of the information on the top right corner is just the information to help me learn a bit more about the game. It's got the hints. I'd assume that there we're going. There's that lovely mechanical arm. Just changed the battery. I've got my trusty wrench. Doesn't look very. Doesn't look like it'll do much wrench work, but it looks like if you clobber someone, it'll hurt. So there are enemies in this. It's not super safe, so there are things in it that will kill you or try to kill you. Hello, food. Walking food. We're going deer hunting. I really love the sound of the guns. Oh man, this is just a picture. That sounds really nice. Excellent. Let's go and get some materials. Oh wow, it's a bit of a... You can see the bones on it. It must be... I hope it's safe. Oh, I hope it's safe to eat. This is the material we need. This is what I think the space station has been sent down is. This is a very, very important material. I think that was being mined on Earth, and that's what caused the destruction of Earth. I'll have to put the opening sequence of the story of why it is being cleared down here. Trying to narrate this on the fly with as little notes as possible, so I've got the name of the game, I've got the company name, and I've got, eventually I told you what the radiogram was, didn't I? But other than that, I am just doing this off the fly. I figure the game deserves some commentary. Looks like diamonds, doesn't it? But you need all these things to craft. That's a tiny rock, so you're not going to be crafting anything off that thing. It's a beautiful sunny day back on Earth in the future. At least it tells you when you can craft something. And I think that's really good. See, look at all the stuff I've got already. So my inventory is getting quite full. Luckily it stacks on top of each other, but there is going to come a point, I'm sure, that I'm going to fill up. I wonder if there's a way to counter that. I know you can build a base, I believe. You can get a sleeping bag, I think, as well. But I'm not exactly sure how all this works yet. This is kind of cool coming up. So we're looting the building. but there's places I didn't expect you could get materials from. So obviously cabinets are always, you check them always. Now look at this, there's a little strip light on the side of the wall, and if you check it, you get copper from it. And I think that's so cool because you're getting items from a light. I wouldn't have thought about that. I thought it'd all be just a normal bog standard game where you go in a room, there's a toolbox, there's copper wiring in there or something. But no, you can go in the clocks, you can go and get stuff from the actual lighting, which is really cool. As you can see, as soon as you've took everything from that, it does actually disappear the bins and stuff, so that's kind of cool. Some stuff. So I think the respawn rate might be quick at the minute, but obviously as it's early access, it's beta, so it's going to be, there's going to be changes, so bear that in mind. But you can see it's running really well for me so far. Bolts, I'll take them. I need ammo for that. Leather, I'll have some of that. You can craft clothes and all sorts of things. You need clothes obviously to keep you warm, so you have to be careful, you have to be mindful of your food and water. And my water actually was the thing that I forgot about. So I'm trying to look up there, see if there's a way up there. I thought there might be a staircase, or I may be able to run and climb up there as in other games, but nope, you can't do that one on this one. But I'll search this bin, thank you. Take that. The minute, as I'm playing with a bit of help, I assume it's highlighting the things a little bit more clearer. Notice certain times you'll get near something that you can search and it will have like a pulsating effect. Try and look at this bin. Yeah, it just has like a little flickery pulsate, so you know that you can go and look at it. Clock again to me. A nice little visual aid. I don't know if that goes if you turn off the help, the tutorial, but I'll have to see. There is a really good soundtrack on it. I haven't put it on this time for a couple of reasons. One, because I wasn't 100% sure if I could actually use the music, because you got to be careful of the copyright infringement. I don't want to get in trouble. I've checked and it says that you're okay to use the music, so if you wish me to play some more, I might stream this, I think, and we can see what the music's like. And if you're not a fan of the music, you can just tell me. I like the commentary more because it gives you a lot more to me it gives you a lot more interest. If I'm playing a game on my own, I don't really want the music on anyway, because I want to be able to hear the world around me. I want to be able to hear someone coming up behind me, or an enemy, or whatever, whether it be a real player, or an AI player. I don't want to get ambushed. So we're looking around, see if we can get up to the next level, see what else there is. I love looting. Any looting games that let me grab a load of stuff, I love it. Got lots of bolts now. We need bolts to make bullets, I believe. Methinks. You get lots of different weapons. Lots of different. You can get SMGs, assault rifles. So I saw stairs there, and I can see they got the metal railing there, and you could see the little flashing where things are to be looted. So I'm like, cool, it just gives me a little help. I don't know if that is going to be like that, like I said, when you actually turn off the tips, but I definitely appreciate it. It's helping me learn better. So if you're a veteran of games like this, you might look at me and think, my God, this guy's done. But you've got to look at it in the eyes of somebody. Remember when you first played a game like this, you didn't know a thing. Whereas now, you might have been playing this kind of game for years and years. You might have played all the other ones, and for you, it's just a bog standard, easy thing. For me, it was a new thing. Look at that. Check out that. Nice SMG, rifles, shotguns. You get some good stuff, but you've got to make the ammo for it. I was a bit concerned about making a load of stuff and then not having the ammo or the be able to carry it all. I got very sidetracked in the game. I can see I'm looking at my water. I've realised my water level's really low. That's bad. I got food easy, but water, I couldn't find a clean source of water. And I'm like, what am I going to do here? I need to counter this. So, right, I've got to make a bottle first, which is very important. Oh. So it tells you what you need to make something, which is great. Go to inventory, there's the bottle, look. So I figured I'd make a few of them, then if I find some water I can fill up 3 bottles. Because I thought that would be smart. Because I hadn't seen any water, any fresh water, clean water anyway. The only water I'd seen is sea. Now everyone knows seawater's got salt in it. So I would assume there's a way to purify that. I'm not sure if you could put water on a campfire maybe and boil it maybe, or filter it somehow, but at the minute I haven't found any of that out, so you're going to see me make some mistakes. We've got some, so we've got a bottle. The only source of water I can find is the sea. So my thinking is, yes, the water's going to hurt me, but at the same time, if I don't take any kind of liquid right now, I'm going to die of air anyway. So I figured I'll try this. I mean, this is like a crazy idea. I knew this was going to be bad, but it did top me up a little bit of water. I mean, in theory, you'd be sick as a dog. You'd just throw up, so you'd lose even more water. But I had to try to game the game a bit. It did affect my health, as you can see. My health is going down, and doesn't help your stomach either. So, for those of you who are like absolutely face palming right now, I knew what I was doing. I knew it was going to be bad, but I just, when you're in desperate times, I needed to try and find a way to hold off, just so I can go around again and keep looking and see if I can find a solution to my problem. You can see I'm really getting in a lot of trouble. Just skip again a bit. Right, I can hear naughty noises. Robots. There are robots patrolling, so got to be very careful. Got lots of hammers there. So your weapons, your tools and that, they do degrade, and they will eventually just become useless and they'll break and you'll have to craft more. Hello. We seem to have what looks like a robot. He looks like a centurion. What a headshot that was. Brilliant. Oh, get the head. Amazing shield he's got there. Batten. Come on there. Did you actually send all that? Mistake. Alright, so it's got to be hurt. Headshot. Get the headshot, open him up. Oh yeah, look at that headshot, hit him again. Brilliant. So the guns sound great, the combat was quite cool there. Let's harvest the materials you've got. Robots give you lots of cool stuff normally. Look at all the hammers I've got. Got a lot of hammers. Nice. So we're eating a bit, and we're like, oh, let's have some more poisonous water, shall we? I mean, it did give me a little bit of fluid, but... So, moving on. I've literally got to find a source of water. Hello, food. Oh, more grub. I'm going further in now. I'm literally trying to find ways. I'm thinking to myself, right, if I make a sleeping bag, because a sleeping bag, you use a sleeping bag to use as a respawn point, but it wouldn't lie down here, so I don't know if there's what the rules are for putting a bed down, where you can. Do you have to build a home first? I'm not sure. So these are things I'm learning. If you know the answer to it, I'd really appreciate the assist. would be very much appreciated. So I'm trying to look through stuff, and I still haven't got rid of this bed yet. I look a right noob. You can definitely tell. Bandages, sweet. Bandage my health because I'm pretty low on health. Come on, there. Start using your brain. Right, bandages. Let's put a bandage. Oh yes, that does help me. So I can use a bandage to replenish my health. You do get lots of medical stuff on here. Things to help you with fractures and stuff. Right, I'm just looking around here. I've not seen a well of any kind. Oh look, supply drop. Right. That's what we got to do now. That's our priority. We're going to try and get the supply drop that's been dropped from our station up in space. We'll try and find it. You can see where we are on the map. It's still in the bottom left corner, and there's the thing. You can put a marker on there, and we're going to head towards that and hope that there's some water in this supply drop. Because you think if the space station off the planet is going to drop you some supplies, I'd have thought that'd get you some water. If not, I'm doomed. So we're just literally waiting for this drop. We're bandaging up as much as we can. I did notice that you could, when you want to craft ammo, you can just hit it and say do it 3 times and it will do it without you having to be in the menu. But the applying a bandage, you have to let it go through the motions of applying that bandage. Excuse me. So yeah, so you have to let it the bandage be applied. Then as soon as you let that applied, then you can select the next one. You can't stack them. So you can see that's our marker, and up in the sky is a wonderful package we're waiting. There it is, the big ball coming down. Look, there it is.
Supply signal nearby.
Boom, let's go and secure that, open it up, and pray to God there's water here. Please. And there's no water. Why would they send me supplies like that? Why wouldn't they send me water and food? They must have an abundance of that. Oh. So that means we've got to drink some more dirty salt water. Thanks for that. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to die because I can't find a water source yet. But if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down with a bang. So let's go take this robot on. Oops, oh no, friend. Oh no. Oh, we just got wrecked. The Centurion guy came out and whoop, dude. That was such fun. If you like this and you enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, check the links below to get the game. Please use my tracker, and I look forward to seeing your comments in the comments section. Hardball76 signing off. Enjoy. We shall be returning to this again. Do not worry, and I look forward to redoing this all again. Take care. Hardball76 signing off. Bye.